tell us a little bit about, how you got started with production and maybe how long you've been producing as well. Because I see you from afar, as I was saying, and I see you're also kind of like me, a mix of that iOS production along with that hardware. Tell us a little bit about maybe how you got started, maybe some of your inspiration or people that.
Well, I've loved music since I can remember walking, like, and hip hop specifically. It was just always around me. Where I grew up in the house constantly, it was just hip hop, everything. So, to start, I would say the I got three songs that I always say changed my life and put me in the direction of wanting to make beats and be involved. And that was sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. When I heard that, and when I realized what sampling was and where they took that and how they made it, I fell in love. Um, Uptown Anthem by Naughty by Nature. That was like one of the first beats I heard that it was just so musically beautiful in a hip hop form. I was like, this is crazy. Like I want to grow up and make shit like that. You know what I mean? And like Pete Rock,
Oh yeah.
Troy,
Yeah.
whew, those three songs right there, that's what put me in the direction like of wanting to make music. Those three. And I would say, mainly because of the beats. Like, and I always loved writing. I was always writing lyrics and spitting, like, and I used to rhyme. I started rhyming before producing. And then when the internet got popping, like we would go, there was forums where you could battle people. So now you're not battling on the street in the corner. Now you're online battling. So I got into that world, was doing that for years, but I still always loved the production, like the back end of everything. I don't like the limelight. I don't want to be, you know what I mean, in the spotlight. So I kind of like stopped rhyming and headed to production and got into that. And then, life gets in the way, you know what I mean? You start having a family, you got to work, you got to provide. So I kind of put everything down for a while, like over 10 years. And I was like, I got to do what I got to do. This is a dream, but it wasn't taking me where I wanted to. So I didn't take it serious anymore. And I got lost in that. And then, like I would always go back like every now and then and say, oh, let me make a beat. But quite honestly, in gear, I got tired. I got uninspired. And then, our music started to change, trap era, nothing against trap. But I'm a boom bap head.
Yeah.
So, when all this new stuff started coming in, I just was like, it's not my thing. You know what I mean? I would always go back, but it was uninspiring. And one day someone had told me, this was probably in 2015 or 16. Someone mentioned to me, I wasn't a very like big tech head. So you wouldn't see me with the best iPad, iPhone. I could care less, to be honest with you, bro. Like you could have gave me a flip phone and I'm happy. That's how I am. So, my kids had iPads, but I didn't need that. Someone said, yo, you see some of these apps that are on these iPads, you can make music. And I'm like, what? And I brushed it off. One day I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see, shout out, because I always say this to him, Doug from the sound test room. He
Yeah.
was the first video I ever seen. And he was on GarageBand making a beat. And I was like, hold up. Is he on an iPad? I immediately screamed from my youngest, give me your iPad. Let me see something. And it's been a wrap ever since. I've been back full time. And I can't believe how amazing these iPads are and these iOS devices, from phones to iPads. You can do this shit. Like I could sit on the train and make a beat. I could sit on the bus. It was just unbelievable to me. And then when I got into some of these apps, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, first of all, they're cheap as hell. Because if you buy some of this stuff on PC, you're going into hundreds.
Yep.
And the most expensive app at the time I saw was Aurea Pro for 50. And
Yep.
that was a lot. But I didn't spend over $20 an app. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And I'm talking Beatmaker 1. I'm talking GarageBand free.
Yep.
And then the flip side of that, I'm like, yo, I could touch the screen physically, like sit here and manipulate these sounds. That was mind blowing to me. And I've been hooked ever since, like, honestly. But The beautiful thing is you can incorporate. I went back to hardware and gear because it was just like, yo, this is a crazy sound module, this iPad.
Yeah.
So if you can incorporate those things, it's unstoppable. And I just like, I've been back ever since, and I don't think I'm going anywhere. Like, I love it.